And again, don't share your plans with people. Keep it quiet and keep it cute. Hi, my loves. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I am Simone the Moon Goddess. Welcome. So this is all about Mercury retrograde. It's currently in Virgo. I believe it's currently in Virgo, moving into Leo soon. So from an earth sign to a fire sign. Now, I've been following a few astrologers, and the general consensus is that August is a pretty rocky astrological month. There's a lot happening. As we know, Mercury retrograde happening. We got Saturn retrograde in Pisces. There is a Jupiter Mars conjunction and it's squaring Saturn. There is a whole lot. Alright, so this video will be for the mutable signs. So we're looking at Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, and Pisces. That's it, and Pisces. So because there's so much happening, like I said, Saturn retrograde, Saturn is in Pisces. We have Mercury retrograde in Virgo. We have, you know, um, Jupiter and Mars in Gemini. And is there anything going on in Sagittarius? But yeah, so the mutable signs, there's a lot happening. So I thought I would start with you guys. I'm a Virgo sun. I have a Virgo stellium. I don't have any other mutable placement. And I keep hearing mutable signs. Are you okay? I've been fine. I've been okay. I've been chilling. I've been having a really great summer. So of course we have to look at a full chart when looking at these situations. It can't just be one placement. But I wonder, how are you? How have you been doing, my mutable signs? So this is for, I would say, focus on your rising sign. Of course, um, if you're not familiar with your chart, you don't know what your rising sign is, maybe you don't know the time of birth, focus on your sun, your moon. But if you do know your rising, I would say really look at the video connected to your rising sign. Yeah, so that's it. Let me get into the reading. I'm going to start as usual with an oracle card to get a general understanding of the energies, what we need to be aware of, what we need to focus on, to think about. Remember, Mercury retrograde, so we're redoing, rethinking, replanning, um, repairing, whatever it is. There's a going back in order to come forward with strength. The general consensus for this Mercury retrograde, because people saying it has hands, it's throwing hands. So the general consensus is silence. Silence, silence, silence. If you don't need to say it, don't say it. You know, not everything needs to be communicated verbally. Sometimes it's better to walk away. So because there's a lot of aggressive energy generally right now, the general consensus is silence. As we know, when it comes to Mercury retrograde, we are privy to more information once Mercury moves forward, right? It's not like it's moving backwards or staying stagnant. It's because the planet is moving so slowly, it has this impression of moving backwards, right? So once Mercury is moving at its normal pace, we then become privy to more information. Remember, Mercury is communication. It also rules transportation, business, merchants, transactions, electricals, electronics. Okay, so all of these themes come into play. All right, so I'm going to start with my La Vampire deck. I thought I would look to see what could be lurking, hiding, what's in the dark, and then move forward with. I have the Mermaid Tarot, the Mermaid Oracle deck, messages from the Mermaid's Oracle. Yeah, messages from the Mermaid's Oracle. I have the Mermaid Tarot deck and a few other decks here that I might play with. We'll see how this reading goes, okay? So let's get into it. I've already said my prayers. I've already cleansed the space, so I'm going to just jump straight into the reading. Let's see what's the first message. First message. message for my mutable signs, Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, and Pisces. So the first message is enlightenment, inspiration, epiphany, innovation. Okay, we have allure, desire, manipulation at the bottom. Okay, seduction, allure, desire, manipulation. It's also interesting because when I saw the number 2, this card number 2, it made me think about the second house. And then it's interesting that at the bottom is card number 8, which is the 8, sorry, in my mind, it comes across as the 8th house. I don't know why. That's how it came into my head. And these two houses are opposite each other. So the 8th house would be traditionally ruled by Scorpio. The second house would be traditionally ruled by Taurus. They oppose each other, and those are fixed energies. So that's interesting. Enlightenment and seduction. So you might gain information, or when you step back from a situation during this retrograde, you might become enlightened about how you've been manipulated in some way. And this is interesting because these are themes that I'm hearing a lot regarding this particular Mercury retrograde. At the top is witness, to know, personal evidence, to speak out. Ooh, huh. So, do you need to say out loud? Is this the time? Only you would know your situation. Immortal, the consuming family, pressure of peers, number 6. Okay, so interesting. Now let's look at inspiration. Perhaps this transit is because you are slowing down, you are doing your rethinking, your replanning, all of that, resting even. Perhaps that's how the inspiration is coming. Once you unplug, you're recharged and the inspiration comes in. This light bulb moment, epiphany. Okay, there's a potential for some kind of light bulb aha moment, some kind of innovation that you've been wanting to come in, or innovative idea rather, that you've been wanting to come in, and there it is. And it could be connected to you disconnecting from a place, a thing, a person, some kind of potential manipulation, something that you've been seduced by. It might not even be a person, it might be a thing, a bad habit, a space, something is taking you away from where you want to go. Walk ahead. Okay, let's see what's under seduction. Anti-hero, maverick, risk taker, rule breaker. So the monster within, internal struggle, personal challenges, wanting to improve. So it's almost like you having a tug of war with your own self. Whether it's becoming more disciplined, working on your consistency, whatever it is. These are some themes for you for this Mercury retrograde. Alright, so I'm going to get some tarot cards out, and then we will go back to the oracles at the end. If you've been here with me, you know how I usually read. If you're new, consider subscribing to the channel for more readings like this. Hit the like button, share with friends and family. Alright, loves, let's see. What's the messages for my mutable signs for this Mercury retrograde? Okay, so we have Judgment, 3 of Pentacles, and the King of Cups. Judgment, 3 of Pentacles, King of Cups. So King of Cups for me is Pisces. Judgment, Pluto. Where's Pluto? Pluto is in Aquarius. I have not been keeping up with the transit. It's really been unplugged. 3 of Pentacles. So for me, that's work colleagues, people you potentially network with, people who could potentially look up to you for innovation. Maybe even people that you connect with that help to get your synapses going, that help to strike up inspiration within you. But there's an awakening happening for you potentially within this Mercury retrograde if you flow with the energy and you don't try to go against it or get upset with yourself because you want to do but the energy isn't allowing you to do, or vice versa. Let's see. We have Ten of Pentacles here, so under Judgment. Eight of Swords. And the Seven of Swords. So be careful. The Ace of Pentacles is on. Wow, okay. We got the Ace of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords, and the Ten of Swords happening here at the heart of all of this. How many times are you going to allow this person to put you in a precarious situation or stab you in the back, or, you know, when it comes to work, be careful who you tell things to. Be careful who you trust in your work environment, school, some kind of, might not necessarily be friends. It doesn't feel like friends so much. Associate, counterpart, something along those lines. Some of you might be overdoing it with the drinking, disassociating somehow, maybe smoking a lot, shrooms, some kind of trying to float away. All right, and it's almost like a tug of war of, you know that you need to cut back, but you enjoy doing it, and it's a back and forth, and then you're really hard on yourself because you've fallen into your bad habit. But it's not about beating up yourself. It's about waking up the next day and trying to be the best form of yourself. Okay, so don't, it's almost like you're trapped in the guilt of it. So you feel guilty or bad about it, and then that makes you overindulge in some way, and it's a cycle. And you're not caught in any way. This is all going on in your mind. Some of y'all trying to forget something from your past, and some of y'all feel like you are letting down your family or your peers, or some kind of letting down. Even ancestors, maybe you feel like you're letting down your ancestors, you're not doing enough. There's this, it's all in the mind, all in the mind. So in order to it's like you're trying to forget, push it away, swallow it by disassociating. And this Mercury retrograde might be making it even more, it's like your way of coping, and all the madness that's happening astrologically right now. Saturn being in Pisces, Saturn is very strict and cross T's and dot I's, and Pisces is, ooh, let's get, like, yeah, let's be creative. Oh, let's go dancing on the stars. So it's this push and pull, tug of war happening here. Now, with your Ten of Pentacles under Judgment, whatever you are working towards, keep going. That idea that you have, that you keep procrastinating on, do something with it. Okay? Because, yeah, this is, Ten of Pentacles is a big deal. Like, you're being watched over. For me, with this particular deck, this is like the ancestor card. But Ten of Pentacles, is like stability with your money, your finances, your material world. This is committed energy. Right? So, yeah. Also, do things your way. Don't look to see how other people are progressing, or how other people are creating, or how other people are building businesses, or whatever it is. Don't watch other people. Watch how you do it. Because your journey is your journey. Your path is your path. And not all that glitters is gold. What works for somebody might not work for you. And it's none of your business how they do things, right? All right, let's move on. Let's see what's there. And here's another one, Queen of Swords, another Swords card. So this is interesting. So this is very much Gemini's energy. Yeah, this is very much Gemini's energy here. Mind racing. Your mind is racing. You all need to rest and allow yourselves to rest and allow yourselves to be taken care of as well. Go on a spa date, on your own or with those loved ones. Do something lovely for yourself. Take care of yourself. Because your mind, right now, I feel like y'all's mind just racing. Let's see what's the word of advice here. It's a word of advice for my mutables. Okay, so we got some fire now entering this space. We have a Knight of Wands, Page of Wands, and the Hermit. So Virgo, front and center here. Knight of Wands, Page of Wands. So as I was saying, go with the flow. There's a time to move and a time for a time to take action and a time to go inwards. What's interesting, all of these characters are looking in the same direction. And they're all looking at light. Or they're all holding a light. One is an inner light, right? What's going on within the Hermit. You have the Page of Wands looking at what, maybe this is the spark, the inspiration. You're looking at it to determine what I should do with it, how to move forward with it. Maybe this is somebody coming in to show you, hang on, you have a really good idea, you should really like take this seriously. No, don't doubt yourself. It could be that type of inspiration. Y'all feel excited about something, and I feel like you have somebody close or somebody coming in. Could be a fire sign, could be even Sagittarius energy supporting you in order to realize, what, this is actually a really good idea. Let me do something with it. But it's more like a not necessarily taking action on it. I feel like the Knight of Wands in this situation is the spark, the excitement, preparing, planning, putting things in place. So when Mercury goes direct again, the energy starts to feel a little more less static and a little more like flowing, that you then can take steps to move forward with it. Here's the Wheel of Fortune. So it's Sagittarius, Jupiter energy here, Pisces as well, because Pisces and Sagittarius are ruled traditionally by Jupiter. The Wheel of Fortune is Jupiter, and this is the time when the wheel will turn and things start to stir forward, right? So it's about timing. It's about moving in timing, good timing. I love this. Got the moon here and the Ten of Swords. So it's about timing. And again, don't share your plans with people. Keep it quiet and keep it cute. When it's time, they'll know when you execute it. But before then, silence. Okay, Two of Wands and the Three of Cups. Two of Wands and the Three of Cups. So what I'm getting here is strength in numbers. That's what I'm getting. And perhaps this time is also allowing you, because remember we saw manipulation, seduction, all of that type of tricks to energy, and it's here as well with the Seven of Swords. Something connected to people that you network with or work with or come together to do things with, right? The Two of Wands is asking you to observe before you move forward with it. You are looking at how you can best utilize your resources, and that includes people. Not using people, utilizing skills and sharing, right? Sharing skills. But the Three of Cups here is showing some kind of celebration. So in you, I just looked over and it was 555. In you using this time to really plan and really eliminate those who are dragging you back, and being able to pinpoint who those people are and then, cut that cord. It's almost like you create a space for those like-minded individuals to come in, for you to support you, to support whatever it is that you're working towards. So at the end of all of this enlightenment and seeing who's who, there is some goodness coming from all of this. Queen of Pentacles here. So your head is covered. You can't accept people for who they are. Don't try to change people. Look at people in their entirety, not just the good, the bad, the ugly, and determine, is it worth it? Because I feel like there's an anchor in your life that's kind of like pulling you back. Two of Swords. And you're like fighting yourself on cutting this cord. There's an internal fight happening. My God, the Hangman is underneath the Two of Swords. And the Six of Pentacles is on top of the Two of Swords. So it's a sentimental connection. So it's hard for you to cut it, which is understandable. But you have to think about your well-being. If you want to grow, you've been praying for growth and for goodness and for truth. See it for what it is. See them or whatever, or the job or the environment or the, like I said, the bad habit that you're indulging in. See it for what it is. Let's get some oracles and see what else comes here. Comes through. What do my mutables need to know? Thank you. Relaxation. So that's spa break, or just resting, getting enough sleep, allowing yourself to rest. You can't be switched on all the time. It's in the rest that the epiphany is going to come. Not the constant going. Burnout is a real thing, and it takes a long time to recover from burnout. Years, they say. So think about it that way. You prefer to be burnt out, chronically burnt out, or to just take a break, unplug, and go back to it. Mystery here at the bottom. Mystery. Light. Epiphany, maybe? Friendship. Sounds like an epiphany. Love at the top. Love, trust, and truth. Interesting. And discernment. Alright, my loves. The message is coming through strong. Free spirit, discernment, and feelings. Discernment. Actually, no, hang on. Let's get one of these. Don't remember the name of this deck. Angels Oracle, something. I just saw get more information. They're like, I feel so rusty. Don't even remember the names of the decks. Give me one card for my mutables for Mercury retrograde. Some advice. Let's see. Reconsider and forgiveness. So maybe the forgiveness is for you, forgiving yourself. Reconsider, forgiveness, discernment, enlightenment. Well, reconsider and forgiveness. Opportunity is here at the bottom. Helpful people. Helpful people is up to you. At the heart is yes. Let's see. Don't stop, yes, and not the right time. Right? So it's all about timing. Wheel of Fortune. When the time is right, all things will be aligned. Don't try to force things. Okay, let's see. We're going to wrap up with the Moon card. Your hard work is paying off. New moon in Capricorn. Luck is on your side. New moon in Sagittarius. Wheel of Fortune. Emotions are running high. Super moon. And you and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. It's a lot of new moon energy. All new moon cards actually. New moon and one super moon card. You and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer, new moon in Sagittarius, luck is on your side. New moon in Capricorn, your hard work is paying off and emotions are running high. Now that really connects with the Jupiter Mars conjunction in Gemini, squaring Saturn in Pisces, Mercury retrograde in Virgo going into Leo. There's a lot happening. And I probably haven't even touched on it all. But yeah, my mutables, I hope these messages support you. Drop a comment, let me know how you feel. Also, let me know what type of readings y'all would like me to do, any other type of videos you'd be interested in seeing from me, whether readings or otherwise. Drop a comment, let me know. Thank you for being here, my loves. Be well. Silent. You got this. Bye.